wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we are here with another foundation hunt, but this brand also came out with a new primer that I want to try, so we're gonna do them both together. So you guys want to know more? Let's go. First of all, did y'all know L'Oreal discontinued the old True Match and reformulated, put out a new one? I don't know if I like that. Like, who be telling these brands that something was wrong with the original product and it needs to be reformulated and taken off the market so you can put something else back on the market that's not like what was one of your best sellers? Like, that is still a staple foundation to this day. So when I tell y'all this better act just like it, I mean, I still have the other one, so I could do a video testing the two to see if there's any difference between the two. Let me know, but I am going to test this one out. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This retails for $13.99. Comes in 47 shades. I picked it up in the same shade I used the other one in. So the other one I used in N10. If I remember, I'll grab it so you can see if there's like a shade difference. But I grabbed it in N10, which is neutral deep. And oh, you get 1 fluid ounce with this. L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation is medium coverage and formulated with up to 6 pigments for your most precise match. Locks in moisture and provides medium coverage with a natural finish that adapts to any skin color and texture. Super blendable, it's like you can't tell where your foundation ends and your skin begins. Available in various skin-like shades too. Okay, so this is all about the shades. Includes a pump, okay. Okay, so this really just talks about mostly the shade match. Okay, so I saw this, I'm gonna try it out, but I also saw that they came out with new primers. They kind of remind me of the Smashbox primers. What is it? Smashbox Iconic? Y'all know which primers. I'm talking about how they had the original and they came out with ones for redness, ones for what, a green, a purple, all that stuff. It kind of reminds me of that. This is the Prime Lab up to 24-hour pore minimizer. It retails for $16.99, which, you know, for a drugstore primer. Okay, they did have a matte version, but I picked up, y'all see which one I picked up. It says, drop the filter, get your primer, L'Oreal True Match Prime Lab up to 24-hour pore minimizer, advanced derm primer, instantly extends makeup wear for up to 24 hours, blurs pores, and visibly improves skin over time. Okay, so we're gonna start with primer first. Now, I did put Danessa in my T-zone, and I was getting comments like I shouldn't try foundations with the Danessa primer because we see how the Danessa primer works. But my thing is, like, why would you try makeup products outside of how you would normally wear them, right? Like, I saw a comment that was like, I shouldn't be trying foundation with a primer, but I wouldn't wear foundation without a primer. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, you try it how you wouldn't normally wear makeup and you're like, oh, I like it, blah, blah, blah. But then you go try to use it with how you would normally and you don't like it. So then 2 months later, when y'all are like, oh, why don't you wear so-and-so anymore? You said how much you liked blah, blah, blah. And then I gotta say, because they didn't work with how I would normally wear makeup. That just doesn't make sense to me. But also, I only put Danessa in my T-zone area. There's still the rest of my face to see how the product wears. So we're gonna start with the primer. Okay, comes out like a gel. Ooh, that was 1 pump? Hold on. Okay, that was like half a pump. So it's a pump and a half. Because I was like, wait a minute. Even the 1 pump though. Okay, no, we should be fine. Okay, so face with no other product. Does it look filtered because of the primer? All right, let me finish my face. All right, y'all, this will be my face for the day. It is 11:42, so I'm gonna go check in midday in, you know, regular daylight, and then come back later tonight, let you know my thoughts on this primer and this foundation, and this remake of a perfectly fine foundation. I'll see you later. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I told y'all that I would try the two against each other. If you guys want to know more, let's go. If you did not catch the last video that I uploaded, then L'Oreal, and if you didn't know, L'Oreal came out with a new version of the L'Oreal True Match. Yeah, and if you saw that video, how it went, yeah. But this is the original True Match. So if you didn't know, and if you didn't catch my last video, L'Oreal actually discontinued the original L'Oreal True Match and came out with an updated version. Here it is right here. I did a foundation hunt in that video, and in that video I told you guys that I would test them out next to each other since I still have the original one. I'll test them out on my face, see how they wear, see the comparisons between the two, and if you also caught that video, you know, like I'm not sure if I was really feeling it when I tried this one, but I did also try a new primer in that video. So, you know, this time around I'm going to be trying it with the makeup routine that I use every day, see if that makes a difference. So let's go ahead, throw this on my face. You can see the packaging differences. They should be the same shades. This is N10, this is also N10, so we'll see if the shades also transferred along with this upgrade. But yeah, well, I mean, this one says milk chocolate N10 and this one says N10 neutral deep. Let's just get into it. All right, so I'm gonna do the new one. I'll do the new one. I'm gonna do the new one on this side of my face. Okay, that's one pump. Okay, so that is the new one. And now the old one, which one annoying thing about it doesn't have a pump. Are they the same shade? I feel like I'm gonna go in with beauty sponges just to blend out my forehead. But this is what the old one looks like on the face. I was gonna say something, but you know what? Let me go ahead and finish my face. Okay, so this is my face for the rest of the day. Is it me? Do the two shades look the same to you? I feel like one looks a little darker than the other one. I won't say which one's which, but yeah, it's my face. It's late, it's not gonna be that long, you know, just quick little check later on to see what it's looking like. So it's 1:37. I'm gonna check in later and tell you my thoughts on how these two wore compared to each other. Okay, one, I'm on my phone because apparently my vlog camera has just completely given out, so there's no sound on it. I'll try to figure out what's going on with that. But it is a 12, I don't know, last time I checked my phone, which was before I realized my vlog camera wasn't working, it was 12:08 in the morning. I know I'd be saying like, yes, this can be a real quick, but here we end up because I'd be forgetting to do the check-in. But this is my face looks like hours later. So the side that's the new foundation and then the side that is the original. And I feel like if I didn't tell you, oh, let me get close up. So old, new. I feel like if I didn't tell you and you didn't watch this, like you didn't see the beginning of this video, you wouldn't know that I have two different shades on. Now, in general, it's a natural finish foundation, which I'm fully aware of. So I do feel like it's starting to wear, you know, especially in like smile lines and stuff like that. And maybe I'm just a little bit biased, but I feel like what I said in the other video that, you know, this one's a little oilier than I would normally be, but this one, I feel like there's oil here, but I see what Tasha was saying the other day that my brow was sweating, which doesn't really happen often. And if I did try blotting my face, that forehead's getting a little shiny too. But my brow, the transfer on that. Maybe I gotta move my hair out of the way, but maybe I gotta move my hair out of the way, but now that's the new one, the older one. For the most part, I feel like it's pretty much the same. I just hit a little bit. That is oilier. I'm oilier than I am when I use the original one. Keep in mind, I do have combo oily skin. So for the most part, you know, if you've never purchased the original one and you want to try it, you know, we probably like this one, you probably will. If you already have the original one, you know, is it worth switching to this new one? No, it's not. You're fine with that one. What are you going to do after you run out of that original one? I'm not sure. I mean, again, the new one, it'll, you know, But if you mean like exact same, it's not the exact same. And I did mention before that I feel like the older one is a little darker as far as color match goes, even though they're both N10. Again, moving my hair out of the way so there's no shadow. Like, do y'all see that, or is that just me? I feel like this is a little darker. I mean, they both are a color match, but I feel like one could be like winter, like spot on winter color match, and the other one is like, you know, I've been standing outside a little bit in the summer. But that is it for this comparison. I'm ready to go to sleep. Okay. Oh, so thoughts on the primer, since technically, you know, I was wondering if it was the primer that made me not like it as much the other day. I did put the primer on today with the rest of the routine that I usually use, and I do feel like I'm not as, like, it didn't break down as easily as it did in the other one. So take what you will from that. But that is it for this video. If you guys want to see the comparison between these two, I hope seeing this helped. If any of you need help making a decision, make sure 2 thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I need to go to sleep. Turn on your notification bells, all of that down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah.